My wife donated her kidney to save her ex, the guy she never got over. And to do it, she secretly aborted our baby we'd been trying 5 years to have. After the surgery, she posted a photo of the two of them holding hands in hospital gowns. Caption: "For you, I'd give up everything." I was sitting in the half-finished nursery. I liked the post without a word. Then I left a comment, "Truly moving, wishing you both a lifetime of happiness. Consider the child you killed my wedding gift to you too." After that, I didn't bother checking what blew up in the comments. I just stood up and looked around the nursery I'd painted and built with my own hands. No rage, just emptiness. I packed light, just some clothes and my blueprints. I set the house key on the coffee table and walked away. Powered off my phone, pulled the SIM, tossed it in the trash, and left the place I used to call home. I boarded an old train heading deep into the northwest. Watching the city fade into desert, I felt something in me go quiet. 7 years. I had shrunk myself down to nothing in that marriage. I gave up a spot at a National Architecture Institute just to stay in her city and help build her dream company. I was her ghostwriter, the real brain behind every project she took credit for. I handled everything at home and put up with her dragging her ex into our lives every chance she got. Every fight we had, I was always the one who backed down. All she had to do was tear up and say, "Why can't you just understand me?" And I'd fold instantly. Lincia had been milking my love for years without a second thought. This time, she lied about a work trip and went under the knife to give him her kidney. And killed the child we spent 5 years trying to conceive. That baby already had a shape on the ultrasound. When love dies, it doesn't make a sound. The train finally rolled into a small town on the northwest frontier, and the cold desert wind snapped me back to reality. I got a new SIM card. The second I powered on, my phone froze from all the missed calls and texts. Hundreds of missed calls, every single one from Lincia. I was about to block her when her call came through again. "Are you out of your mind? Where are you? What was that comment supposed to mean?" "Chu, he is still in the rejection phase. Are you trying to stress him to death?" I found it funny. I actually laughed out loud. "What's so funny?" Her voice went up another notch. "All I did was terminate a pregnancy." "Chu, his life was on the line, whereas without my kidney, he was going to die. We lost the baby, but we can always try again. Don't go ghost on me and leave me to deal with this mess alone." Her logic was always selfish, and she always delivered it like she was the reasonable one. I used to bend over backwards trying to make sense of her nonsense because I loved her. But the more I gave, the more she treated it like it was owed to her. I brushed the dust off my jacket. My voice was flat, totally unbothered. "If you're that noble, go spend the rest of your life with your ex. When I get back, we're signing the divorce papers." Silence, then she flipped out. "Fine, you want a divorce? Then let's do it. Let's see how far you get on your own, you blueprint drawing nobody." I was done listening. I hung up, blocked her, and lit a cigarette. Through the smoke, I spotted an SUV pulled over nearby. The window rolled down. It was Tang Ro. "Hey, senior." She was my junior from college, and the one who brought me out here. We sat down at a quiet lamb restaurant. She got straight to the point. She asked if I'd made up my mind about the National Gobi Eco Architecture Project. Back in college, I was our professor's top student. Tang Ro went on to join a national research institute and worked her way up to lead this project. Meanwhile, I'd buried myself doing soulless commercial designs, all for Lincia's so-called dream. Every time I said no to Tang Ro, I told myself it was for my family. What a joke. I looked her dead in the eyes and said, "I'm in. I can start whenever." She blinked, then her whole face lit up. She said she always knew my passion for architecture never really died. And with my skill set, stepping in as deputy chief engineer would be no problem at all. After that, I threw myself into the Gobi project completely. The Northwest was brutal. Sandstorms, bone-dry air, nothing for miles. We worked the site for over 10 hours a day under the blazing sun, but I felt more alive than I had in years. Watching my designs rise up out of the desert, that feeling beat 10,000 home-cooked meals and her half-hearted "thanks, babe." Half a month later, I had to fly back. My ID was expiring and the project needed official paperwork. Plan was simple: hit the police station, then call a lawyer to draft the divorce agreement. But the second I walked out of the terminal, I saw her. Lincia, pale as a ghost, clearly still recovering from surgery. No Chu Hu in sight, just her, standing alone at the arrival's gate. The moment she saw me, her eyes lit up and she started walking over. 7 years of marriage, and this was literally the first time she'd ever picked me up from the airport. But all I felt was how pathetic the whole thing was. I didn't acknowledge her, just walked straight toward the taxi line. She grabbed my arm. "I've been standing here waiting for 3 hours. I just had surgery. Can't you show me a little compassion?" I stopped, shook her off, and said coldly, "I didn't ask you to come." 3 hours? I spent 7 years waiting for you to come home at night. Don't talk to me about waiting." She froze. She clearly couldn't believe I was talking to her like this. In her head, I was always that loyal puppy who'd panic the second she frowned. "Are you seriously still mad about the baby?" She bit her lip.